Hello guys. So in this session we are going to learn how to install WordPress on Windows. Okay, so let's learn in this session that the installation of WordPress on Windows. So let's start. So first of all, what is WordPress? We need to know. Okay, so WordPress is a powerful content management system used by millions of websites worldwide, and it is open source, highly customized, and user friendly, making it a popular choice for beginner, business, and also developers. That's the short introduction about WordPress, right? So let's start to install WordPress on Windows, right? So here I mentioned some prerequisites. So we need a database. Okay, and we need a web server. So if you use Windows, then you can install WAMP. If you use Linux, then you can use LAMP. And for multi-platform, that means LAMP, that means Linux, Windows, and other, then you can use XAMPP also. Okay, so that's the prerequisite. And after that, browser supports, that is Internet Explorer. You can use that Firefox, Google Chrome, and Safari, Opera, whatever you want. Okay, that's the prerequisite. Okay, so let's start to install WordPress on Windows. Okay, so first of all, the first step, let's download the WordPress. So first of all, you need to visit the official WordPress website, that is wordpress.org. Okay, then click on the download WordPress button and go to the latest version. Okay, so first of all, as you can see here, we are going to learn that installation of WordPress on Windows. So that's why here, as you can see, here I have successfully launched window instance. Okay, to install this WordPress on this. Okay, so first of all, you need to install the web server. Here I mentioned the prerequisite. You need a web server. So here we are going to use Windows. So you can use WAMP also, but the XAMPP is multi-platform. So that's why in my Windows instance here I have successfully installed XAMPP. Okay, you can see the XAMPP, right? So first of all, you need to install XAMPP. So as you can see the site, so you can go to this download XAMPP Apache and you can install from here. Sorry, you can download from here the XAMPP. Okay, okay. So I have successfully installed XAMPP here. Okay, so here we need this Apache, and so click S to install the Apache service. As you can see, then MySQL. As you can see, if you want FileZilla, then you can install FileZilla also, and if you want to Tomcat, then you can install Tomcat also, right? Okay, now Tomcat is not needed. That Apache and MySQL, we need Apache and MySQL, that too. If you want, then you can install FileZilla, otherwise it's optional. Okay, so Apache and MySQL, it successfully start our service. Okay, now the next step is let's install, as you can see, let's download WordPress on Windows. Okay, so as you can see, this is the official site of WordPress. So let's go to this official site of WordPress. Okay, so as you can see, get WordPress, everything you need to set up your site just the way you want it. Okay, so let's download WordPress 6.8.2, that's the latest version. As you can see, WordPress is downloading. That's the 27.2 MB. Here you can see you are an important part of the global community that has used, built, and transformed the platform into that is today, and find out more way you can contribute and make it impact on the future of the web. Okay, so as you can see, the WordPress zip file is downloading. Wait a few seconds. So you can see the WordPress official site, right? So here the latest version. Then you can go for learn community about and so on the details about the WordPress. If you want to know, then you can go to this official site and you can see the theme, plugins, patterns, and so on the details about it. Learn WordPress documentation, forms, developer, WordPress.tv, community, and about of WordPress. Okay, so our WordPress almost download. You can see now it's in 23 MB. 10 seconds left. As you can see, it's successfully download. Okay, so let's go to the download. As you can see, the WordPress 6.8.2. So we need to unzip. So we need to extract this zip file. So click right click and click on extract all. And if you want to give any other location, then you can change using browse. But I want to this location, so that's why I click on extract. So as you can see now, our WordPress zip file is extracting. So the WordPress version is 6.8.2, right? Now it's extracting this folder. So it's extracting. Okay. So after extracting, the second step is let's upload the WordPress folder. So where? So first of all, extract the downloaded WordPress zip file. Then after that, let's copy the extracted folder to your web server's root directory. Which web server? That is XAMPP. Okay. Here I have installed XAMPP because that's a multi-platform. If you want, then you can choose the specific. Like if you use Linux, then you can use LAMP. If you use Windows, then you can use WAMP. Okay. So here you can see for XAMPP, there is a folder in XAMPP, there is a est docs. Okay, so let's see. So as you can see, our WordPress zip file successfully extracted. So let's inside it, you can see WordPress and there is a files and folder of our WordPress. Okay, so first of all, here I mentioned you need to download the XAMPP server. Okay, so here we have successfully downloaded the XAMPP server. So that's why there is a folder where let's go to this PC, let's go to the C drive, and as you can see here, XAMPP. Okay, so let's inside this, and in XAMPP, as you can see the HT docs. Here we need to copy this WordPress folder. So paste this WordPress folder. So let's copy the WordPress folder. Let's insert the XAMPP and let's insert the htdocs. And here I'm going to paste it. That's the Windows instance. So that's why it take a few seconds to copy and paste, right? Okay, so that's why because it is an Windows instance. Okay, so as you can see, our folder WordPress is successfully pasted in this est docs folder. Okay, so let's go to the next step. So let's Next step is let's create a MySQL database. So first of all, let's access your MySQL server like using php and create a new database. So you can leave it empty for now. So how to go our database? That means how to access our database. Okay. So first of all, let's go to the XAMPP. Okay, first of all, if I go to the browser and here, if I paste it that HTTP localhost PHP myadmin. Okay, you can see can't reach this page. Why? Because we need to start the Apache server as well as MySQL server. As you can see, it's successfully started. You can see now our database. You can see it's loading. Wait a second. Because our Apache and MySQL server is successfully started. If you want, then you can stop from here. As you can see, our database page. That's PHP MyAdmin. So now let's create a database. You can leave it empty right now. So let's enter a database name. So my database name will be sample. Okay. And okay. Sample and click on create. Keep as it is. Database successfully created. As of now, it's blank. There is no table name, there is no columns, and so on. Okay. Okay. Then after that, the next step is let's navigate to the WordPress folder. So let's open your web browser and enter the path to your WordPress folder. Okay. So let's go to this. So as you can see, if I go to this htdocs and go to the htdocs folder, and as you can see my folder name is WordPress. So let's hit on browser and my folder name is WordPress. That we have created, right? Okay. As you can see, it's loading. As you can see, okay. After that, there is steps. You can see the path localhost WordPress WP admin setup config.php. You can give this path also, otherwise you can simply enter localhost and your folder name, that is WordPress. Now let's choose your language. So I'm going to choose this English US and click on continue. Okay. After that, there is a page that like welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items: database name, database username, database password, database host, table prefix. If you want to run more than one WordPress is single database. And so on the details. So keep as it is and click on let's go. Okay, after that, you need to enter your database name. So our database name is sample that we have created here, right? Okay. After that, username. Okay. So your database username. So here I'm going to enter a username is root. Default username is root, and here enter the password. But default username is root, so root doesn't have any password. So that's why here I'm going to blank skip this password, because there is no any password for this root user. If you want to use another username, then you can enter the password also, but here I'm going to use default username, that is root. So root doesn't have any password, so that's why I'm going to skip this. Okay. After that, database host is localhost. Okay. And table prefix is WP. Okay, if you want to run the multiple WordPress installation in a single database, so change this. Okay. Now click on submit and click on run the installations. You can see, all right, Sparkly, you have made it through this part of installations, and WordPress can now communicate with your database. And if you're ready, time now to go. Click on run the installations. And after that, you will have this page. Please provide the following information. Don't worry, do not worry, you can always change the settings later. So first of all, you need to enter your username. Okay, so which username? If you confuse the username that we have entered in preform, but but not to worry, that's the username of your database, and now that's username of your login to your WordPress. So here you need to enter another username. So I'm going to enter username Shweta and enter your password. Okay, then yes, confirm. I'm going to change my password. Okay, and confirm use of weak password, yes, and enter your email ID. For the security reason, why? Because if you forget your password in case, then you can you can forget your password, and you can go to this mail and you can check your password. So that's why you need to enter your email ID also. Okay, and enter the site title if you want, please provide. Okay, if you want, then you can enter site title also. So if you want, then you can enter. Otherwise, I'm going to enter sample, whatever. Okay. And search engine visibility discourage search engine from indexing this site. It is up to search engine on order to request. If you want, then you can click on install WordPress. So as you can see, WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Username is Shweta and password your chosen password. Now click on login. Enter my username and enter password. Click on login. Right. Now we are going to log into our WordPress. As you can see, we have successfully logged into our WordPress, and you can see the post. You can enter the post from here. You can enter the pages, comments. Now our page, as you can see, sample page that I have created inside title, site title, right? If you want to change, then you can change from here also, right? So as you can see, the details about your WordPress, right? So that's it. It's done. So in this session, we have learned how to install WordPress on Windows. So thank you for watching, and I hope you understand.